Hi everyone. I got a question about how to add color to a black and white value sketch. And I thought it would just be easier to show you, so I'm going to make a quick little video for you. So I've seen a lot of different methods for adding color to a black and white sketch, and there's really no right or wrong way to do this. And I've tried a couple of different ways of doing this, and I just have found that I like this method the best. So here is a little sketch that I made a little while ago. So the way I would go about starting to add color to this is go up to Layer, and then New Adjustment Layer, and then Selective Color. So this is a really neat tool that I don't hear people talk about a whole lot. And what it is, it allows you to quickly change colors, kind of like the hue saturation tool, but I just like how this one works a lot better. And so if you go to this drop-down menu, you can see that there's a whole bunch of colors that you can tweak. And at this point, we really only need to worry about these last three, the whites, neutrals, and blacks. So if you start with neutral and you click on it, you also have these little slider bars. So this is cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. And as you move it back and forth, you get to kind of change the hue of your... So this is adding less cyan, this is more. So as you move it around, you can kind of find... This acts more like a base to sort of start building your color on top of. And you can play around with it. Maybe that. And so then you can go either to black or white. So if I want to make my blacks, my darks really kind of blue, maybe like that. And then maybe I want some warm light falling. I don't have a lot of whites in this, but you can kind of see they get more warm. And you can go back to your neutrals or any other color really and just tweak it until you get a way you like it. So this is sort of like a base, and you can, from this point, adding color is just a matter of different layers. Usually overlay and color layers work great. So this is an overlay layer. So then you just sort of paint in. See, the overlay sometimes is a little bit harsh, like especially in lighter colors. So then you can try a color layer. See, that's a lot better. Once you add more color, you can go in and maybe add another selective color layer. And this time you can tweak the yellows. And I guess one thing I've noticed is sometimes as you're adding color, your values, your original values, can get kind of messed up. So one way you can check to make sure that your original values are still there is adding another adjustment layer and making it a hue saturation adjustment layer, and just turning the saturation on it all the way down. So then you can sort of check and see they changed a little bit. So maybe even duplicating your original sketch layer and just making it be a luminosity layer might help with that, to keep things in the right value range that you wanted. Or you could realize that the values that you had are not the ones that you want, which is fine. So I've seen artists who have like a fully rendered painting just in black and white, and then all the way at the end, once they have all their detail, then they go and add the color on top of that. I kind of like painting in color. So see, once I have some color in, I like to be able to go in and add my own color on top and just paint over it. So I tend to add color as early as I can once I have all the details in. And that way I have a little more, I can kind of work more the way I like to work. But whatever works for you is the best way. Anyway, I hope this was helpful. Thank you for watching.